Edward Pritchett back with you here at Life Insurance Today, and we're talking about the 6 high performance principles that Brendan Bouchard, like if you want to go to the source, pick up the book, but we're diving into it as how it applies to us as life insurance agents. So we talked about getting clear right before. Now, let's talk about getting momentum. You're trying to finish off this year in the strongest possible way. And you need to get momentum to make that happen because you're coming off of let's be honest, it's been a little bit of a slump this summer, right? Okay, so how do we get momentum? We get momentum by controlling activity. Let me say that once again. We get momentum by controlling activity. If you want to get momentum back into your business, don't let the world tell you what's going to happen in your day. And when I say the world, I mean everything else in the world. You know what I'm talking about. Family, friends, okay, because that's what happens. We're independent agents. We can make our own schedule. All these things can come up that, oh, can you go do this? Can you go do that? Right? If we want to go get that momentum back so that we finish off this year strong, the activity that we do has to be structured, it has to be scheduled, it has to be consistent. It's just like if you're trying to get a train to go, right? It starts off slow, but it starts off doing the same thing time and time and time again. If we go back to the steam locomotives, right? You had the engineer up there, you had the guy with the shovel, the big old thing of coal, and he was taking some coal, putting it in, taking some coal, putting it in. Are you putting the coal in your engine? The coal is, I have resources, leads, warm market list, someone who might be interested in buying life insurance. I have a set time that I'm gonna sit down, but I'm gonna make some dials, right? And I'm gonna dial until, and I'm gonna get a certain amount of contacts, and I'm gonna take those contacts and work on turning those contacts into appointments by following a standardized script, right? Not saying I'm gonna sound like a robot, but I have a basic outline. I know what I'm gonna be saying. I'm gonna be doing the same thing again and again and again, making changes when I need to, right? Based off of the results that I get, but it's gonna be systematized. That's what gets momentum, right? Doing a little bit over here and a little bit over there and trying this out and do it. You see these people who are just, they're strung out. That's the best way I can describe it. They're in 18 different places at the same time. And so therefore, they're not getting any kind of forward momentum because the momentum is going 18 different ways. Are you a 18 different ways momentum person right now? Is your energy going in all these different directions? That's why you're not able to build any kind of momentum behind your business. But if you can be focused because you're clear on that one singular thing that you're trying to achieve, that's what's gonna allow you to start to get a little bit of speed and keep that speed while you pick up more speed. And this is how you get to that point where now in 5 months, you do what you've done in the past 7 months and more. That's why we're titling this what we're titling it. You can make $100,000 in the next 5 months in this industry. You can make a lot more than that in this industry, right? It all depends on your skill set. Are you clear on what you're selling? There's those other things. But if you build strong momentum as you push through the rest of this year by having consistent, repeatable, duplicatable activity, it's a game changer. And here's the thing that gets most people when it comes to building momentum. Building momentum is boring. It's boring. It's boring to do the same thing again and again. But we just got finished watching the Olympics. Do you think those athletes have done the same thing? Simone Biles, how many times has she done the same flip again and again and again and again? That's the only way she's able to do and perform the way she performs when she's on the main stage. She's built momentum for the past 4 years to get to this exact moment for her. Are you building momentum for your business? So, getting momentum, consistent activity, structured activity, the same activity until you figure out that the activity that you're doing is yielding a result. That's the only time you change. And hopefully you have a mentor guiding you through that process. So, get momentum, get that activity, let the rest of the world know they're not gonna pull you away from what you're going to be doing over the next 5 months to get your business to the place it's supposed to be. I hope this helps. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with someone who needs to get some momentum back into their business right now. And I look forward to hearing the success stories that come from you going out there and getting what you deserve because you're doing the right thing in this industry. Edward Pritchett from Life Insurance Today. We'll talk to you soon.